Welcome to another episode from The Grind is the Grind with your boy DJ Legacy, here with a new young artist called Young Lo. Introduce yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Young Lo, a.k.a. Mookie the GOAT, the Big Mizzy. I already know what it is.
All right. Tell me a little about who Young Lo is and where you're from.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from East New York. I already know what it is and shit. Like, what you want to know?
Tell me how it was and where you coming from in East New York. What was it like growing up there?
Oh, all right. So I grew up in, like, by Ridgewood when I first, like, you know, when I was smaller and shit like that. And, it wasn't really that crazy growing up over there because, like, it was just me, basically. Like, it was, like, me and the people I was around and stuff like that. So, like, I was, like, robbing and stealing, you know, and shit like that. But, you know.
Basic everyday things growing up in the hood, huh?
Yeah. You know, it's the hood. You know how it goes.
Quickly, give us your social media, your handle, so where people can find you.
Social media, nyb.yunglow. NYB Young Lo.
That's Instagram, TikTok.
That's Instagram. TikTok is YUNGLOW. YouTube is Young Lo, you know, same thing. I'm on all platforms, Young Lo, YUNGLOW.
Give me a background on where you grew up and how it inspired you to do music.
All right, so when I was growing up, I think I always wanted to do music, but my older brother used to, I used to draw a lot. Like, I used to draw a lot and race and stuff like that. I was running track and all that other stuff. And my older brother used to always be, like, walking around the crib rapping and stuff like that. And, like, he was, like, you know, my inspiration because I used to look up to him a lot. And even though, like, I still was into music, I was listening to Pac, Biggie, all that, Usher. I was, like, you know, singing and rapping and stuff like that. But I was more into drawing and sports. But hearing my brother, like, rap all the time, it kind of made me want to do it too. And then, you know, I just started, like, little by little, I started taking it serious.
So was it, like, therapeutic for you, or if it was just something that inspired you and you just saw, hey, kind of like that, I want to get with that?
Yeah, I think, like, watching, like, videos, like, back in the day, like, you know, Tupac and everybody and stuff like that, I kind of wanted to do that. Like, I kind of knew I wanted to do that. But I didn't know I wanted to do it for real, like, seriously, you know, and stuff like that. I just knew I wanted to make music. But at that time, it wasn't like it was therapeutic for me. It was just something that I just wanted to do.
All right. You mentioned Tupac. What are some of the other artists, I would say, early on that gave you that influence to kind of create your own kind of style or genre?
At that time, definitely Ja Rule. People be sleeping on him. Ja Rule, Tupac, Biggie, Talib Kweli, Big Pun, Q-Tip. It was like all the, you know, the old school. Definitely Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Okay.
So yeah, I was listening to all of them, and then Usher is, you know, I've been listening to him. That's like one of my favorite R&B singers. So yeah.
Okay.
And
so,
Donnell Jones, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Donnell Jones, so I can get with that.
Yeah.
And so that makes you kind of eclectic.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your genre of music? Because I listened to a couple of your songs and I heard diversity into them. So I want to ask, like, what is your main style of music, I should say, as far as your genre?
I think my main style is hip-hop and R&B, but I just wanted to branch off and show people that I could be diverse, you know, and stuff like that, and do other type of music. So I be doing a little bit of rock, storytelling, pop music, drill music, like a little bit of everything. But if I had to say, yeah, the genre, it would be hip-hop and R&B.
Okay. Your song, Dance with a Killer.
Get one of my bitches to set you up. Goofy, stupid, got a super soaker that'll wet you up. If it ain't NYB, ain't shit to talk about. Leg shot, tell them walk it out. 4-4, I don't walk without.
How were you inspired to do that song?
I think it's crazy because I think I was like not taking a break from music, but I was like sitting for a little minute, chilling and stuff, thinking if I was gonna work on a new tape or not. And I just seen everybody like hopping on the drill wave and stuff like that, and I never made like a drill song, you know. That was my first drill song actually. So okay. I never made a drill song, and then I be always feeling like, you know, I'm that guy. So I was like, yo, people probably think I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that for real. So
you set a challenge for yourself.
Yeah. So I was like, let me show them, you know, like I'll be calling myself Mr. Kill Everything, you know. So I was like, let me show niggas that I could kill this, you know, and do what I do. I feel like I could, you know, do anything and attack any beat. So, you know, so I made it. I listened to the beat. It grabbed me, especially because the Whitney Houston sample. You know, I love Whitney. So it grabbed me, and then I just, you know, went crazy, went from there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful segue into what I was going to ask you about who made the beat, and I was going to ask who made the decision to use that sample, because the sample is actually fire.
Yeah, I forgot the person's name. I got them on Instagram, but I forgot their name. I ain't even gonna lie, but shout out to them though, because I reached out to them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just take it nothing like that. I reached out to them, and you know, and I released the beat and all of that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, I let a few people listen to it. They loved the song, but they was like, "Yo, that beat is kind of like a cheat code."
Yeah. You know, it's crazy, and I had to get on it before I felt like somebody else would have grabbed it. So I was like, yo, I gotta do this now. I gotta shoot a video now. I was on point with everything for that definitely, because I felt like if somebody else would have got their hands on it, it would have been, you know, a little bit over or whatever. So even if somebody tried to do it now, I feel like I did it first. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel what you're saying. You feel I already burnt it down. Anything else is just whatever it is.
That beat Whitney. Shout out to Whitney.
Because I believe if she was alive and she had heard it, she probably would have gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So let me ask you another question. What was the inspiration behind that song that you did, Colors?
Oh, okay, Colors. So you seen that? It was like at that time it was like gang violence and stuff like that. I wanted to do like a storytelling and stuff like that, because you know we always grow up around that type of stuff and shit like that. And I actually got a brother that's Crip, and then I got a cousin that's Blood, and they both actually played what they are in the video and stuff like that. But
okay.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It just was like, basically, would you choose your gang over your blood relative? Like, who would you choose?
Yeah,
if push came to shove.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, how does Thanksgiving look with that?
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
Yes. Yeah, nah, they cool now. You know, it ain't like before. You know, but they cool.
Yeah, because you know it could get a little crazy.
Yeah, it could, especially when everybody repping these sets and all of that. You know, everybody want to be a big set and all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So as far as was it a lot of gang violence that you seen in your era, or was it just the mode of the times and you felt like, you know, I have the skills to say something, to put this out this way, and let me put this out there so, you know, maybe I can help calm things down?
Growing up, it wasn't. I didn't really see too much gang violence, but as I got older, that's when it really like came about and stuff like that. And I felt like it's crazy because when I made it, a lot of people was like reaching out to me, and it went viral on Facebook before it went viral on YouTube and stuff like that. It went viral on Facebook, and a lot of people was reaching out to me saying they could relate to this, and like, you know, it was sad and it was a good song, and you know, and stuff like that. So I just be appreciating the love and the feedback. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like all of the, you know, the gang that, you know, we all killing each other and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah, sometimes I be thinking too, and I be trying to like talk to my family and my friends and stuff like that. I be like, it's crazy because we could dead kill somebody that could be related to us and we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, or because of that could be your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, it could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
Someone related to somebody that you really mess with, and you don't even know that they
you don't even know.
Them.
You just ready to slide.
Yeah, so that is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I should say is contributing to those kind of feelings? Do you feel it's society? Do you feel it's the music? Do you feel it's just the pressures of life?
As of right now, or like back then?
Both.
Back then, I feel like it was kind of like society, but now I feel like it's probably like music, because I feel like everybody want to like be a gangster, and they feel like that's being a real nigga and shit like that. You know, like when people be saying, "Oh, I sent my man, he locked up. I sent him this." That make you a real nigga, and I feel like that don't make you a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fathers out there that's struggling and doing what they need to do, you know, to get by and stuff like that. And like it's like people will clown you for doing some real shit, you know what I'm saying? But
Correct.
what they do, they believe it to be real. So yeah, I think now it's just like the music, because everybody want to portray a certain persona, you know.
Yeah, I can get with that. I can agree with that. So let me ask you another question. When you sit down and you do music, what is your process? Like, I normally ask people, like, do you come up with a beat and then make the rhyme? Do you have the rhyme and find a beat, or is it collective in the studio, or do you do it at home? Like, what is your muse for inspiration?
Alright, so a long time ago, when I was never in the studio, I used to just write. So I used to just write. You know how like you kind of just write and you kind of know what type of beat you want to go with it.
Correct.
Yeah, but so that was like when I first started making music, and then but I was never in the studio. You know, I didn't have nobody to really like
To cultivate you.
Yeah, so I just was writing, and then but my process, I feel like now is like sometimes I could just be chilling or be in the studio, and then I'll go through some beats, and then like a certain beat hit me, and then I just be freestyling. Like I just start freestyle. I freestyle all of them, but it just really hit me, and then I end up freestyling to it, and then sometimes that freestyle end up becoming the verse or the hook, and because it just be so fire, like I just gravitate towards it. So yeah, so it's like I'm just in the studio vibing, and then it just come to me, and then people be looking at me like, yo, how you do this so fast or whatever and stuff, and I be like, I just love it, you know. I just love making music.
Yeah, so that's another thing I was going to ask. So do you just go in the studio and just go crazy, or do you just sit back and vibe? So you say you love to vibe. That's
I like to vibe. But if I already got the tracks done at the crib or whatever, I'll go in the studio and I don't waste time. Like I don't, you know, book studio time to play around. I just go in there and get everything, you know, situated.
Correct. So let me ask you a question. How long did you take after going to the studio before you found your studio voice? Because you know when you first start rhyming, or start rapping, you know what I'm saying, you just rhyming and you just spitting, you still finding yourself, and then once you start, you don't really realize that this one song could go to 50 different beats. But you just got that beat in your head, but you wrote it to in that tempo. You understand? So like, how long before you got comfortable with the producer telling you, well, try this way, or up tempo, or slow tempo, or break here? You know what I'm saying? To find that studio voice. How long would you say it took you to find that?
To find my sound, right?
Correct.
From when I first got into the studio to when I found my sound, I feel like it took me probably like I want to say like a few months, because I was, you know, like you said, you know, I'm versatile, so I still be playing around with a lot of sounds. But when I found like my sound, like Madagascar, I don't know if you heard that song, Madagascar, and like some other sounds. It probably took me like 4 to 5 months. I feel like to when I really started like getting into my mode and my sound, the sound that I wanted.
All right.
Yeah.
How often do you go to the studio?
I used to go a lot. Lately, I've been you know, taking my time and stuff like that, because I've been trying to work on other things, you know, making clothes and all this other stuff. You know, still building my brand. So, but now I'm back at it. I'm back in the studio working on an album and stuff.
Yeah. So that's another thing I wanted to go to before I go into start asking you about your clothing line. I wanted to know, what are your goals for music?
My goals?
Yeah. What do you see yourself doing in music? Do you see yourself staying independent, or getting with a label, or just doing your music independently and putting it out as you please? Like, what is your goals?
Yeah, I kind of like putting my music out whenever I feel like it, and doing everything when I please and stuff like that. But I do be wishing like I had to push, I guess, more like you know, like if you sign to a label.
Oh, correct, with the machine helping.
Yeah. So I think I would sign to a label, but it gotta be like, I gotta just go over the you know, the contract or whatever and stuff like that. Like, you know, and I gotta have people there with me that want my best interests and stuff like that. Yeah, but other than that, right now, independent, I'm good.
All right, that's what's up. So let me ask you one thing. Yeah. Shows. How many shows have you done, or are you working on doing shows? Do you have a a act like say like a 15-minute set, or do you just got a couple songs you can do, or you understand?
Yeah,
Walk
yeah.
me through that.
Yeah, I done a lot of shows. I done open mics and I done shows also. So I'm trying to get back to the shows. That's why I'm working on a lot of new music and stuff like that. And yeah, I love doing shows because every time I get on that stage, it feels good. So I'm trying to get back to that now. I was actually at one of my friends' shows supporting since I haven't been going to like shows. I've been like popping out still for my homies and my friends and stuff like that.
All right.
You know, still being out there.
Hey, show support. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. In order to get that support, you got to show support.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I remember this one time when I did like my first show, and I was like, I had to sell tickets, and you know, a lot of people don't support you. They say they do, but they don't. So
Correct.
yeah, so I had to sell tickets. You know, you can get the money, you get your money back from the tickets, and I thought nobody was gonna buy no tickets. Probably like 2 people, but everybody. I sold all my tickets. Made my money back, and I had a great show.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And people came, they showed you support, came
Yeah,
and had a
everybody-
good time.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that feeling can be infectious.
Yeah.
So explain to me about this clothing line. What is the name of it?
Oh yeah, we could curse on here, right? I know it's already cursing. But yeah, it's called Goat Shit.
Okay.
So it's Goat Shit clothing line, and also goats only. So you know, cause I go by Mookie the Goat, and you know everybody want to be the GOAT, greatest of all time, and yeah, I got a few logos and stuff like that. So I just want to keep building it, you know, and stuff like that. I got a page for it. It's called Goat Shit Clothing on IG and stuff like that. And we working on a store for it now.
Okay. So you plan on going brick and mortar?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. You gotta explain to me how you came up with this name.
The Goat Shit?
Yes.
Alright, cause so my nickname is actually Mookie.
Okay.
And I do feel like I'm the GOAT. Sometimes, you know, you gotta feel yourself a little bit and be a little cocky. You can't be out here shy and all of that, you know, so I'm like, yeah, so I'm like, I'm the GOAT. You know, I'm versatile. I do this, I do that. I play sports. I do this. I draw. I do this. So I'm like, I'm the GOAT. And I started calling myself Mookie the GOAT. But it's crazy because I came up with Mookie the GOAT after Young Lo. I feel like if I would have had Mookie the GOAT first, I would have just probably stuck with that. But I came up with Young Lo because, remember I told you I look up to my oldest brother. His name is actually Lo.
Okay.
His name is Carlos. But he went by Lo. He used to make music too, but he stopped. Okay. So I was like Young Lo, you know. But then, yeah, I came up with Mookie the GOAT. And then slowly, so I didn't just think of a clothing line because I seen other people with it. Slowly it just came to me. I let it come to me. And I started like, you know how everybody got their own emojis that they put on Instagram and stuff like that?
Correct.
Like Tory Lanez probably would post like umbrellas, drop an umbrella.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, if y'all want this, drop a goat, the goat emoji and the shit emoji or whatever. Goat shit. And I was already calling myself Mookie the GOAT. So then I was like, oh, like goat shit. Instead of saying like niggas be like real shit, like I'm like, I do goat shit. So and then it started like slowly coming to me. And then the first logo I created for my clothing line was a goat sitting on the toilet. And all of that. So the goat is like tatted up, basically like me, you know, whatever. The goat is tatted up and he's sitting on the toilet like smoking or whatever. And he's reading a newspaper and on the newspaper it says wanted, you know, and stuff like that. And so that's the first logo that I made. And then I also made another one for kids and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how it came about. You know, and then once I made, I was just trying to think outside the box, you know, because we live in New York City, so you know it's fashion and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Everybody got the same type of thing, you know, the teddy bears with the eyes ripped out and all the other stuff. So I was thinking of something different.
So have you been selling some of your merch at any pop-up shops or have one coming up soon?
I'm trying to get into that. I've been to one, but I never been to one for my clothes. Not yet.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
But I have sold a lot of clothes though online.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
And then we also got to drop that where you can find it at as well.
Yeah. You can find it on right now. You can find it on Instagram. Just type in Goat Shit Clothing. Search Goat Shit Clothing.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Tell me about the song Promises you did with Tatiana.
Oh, you like that song?
Yeah, I was listening to it.
What you want to know about it?
Tell me how you came up with that collab.
Oh, okay, that's somebody that was like close to me at the time. Oh, we still close. Somebody that's close to me, and
Yeah, because I was going to say I felt like it was a connection between that song, but I didn't want to step out of bounds because
Oh yeah, I know. Nah, that's somebody that's close to me, and she did music too and stuff like that. She wasn't like really like crazy serious about it, but she was trying to get into it and stuff like that. So I was trying, make music with her so she could start, getting
Inspire her.
too. Yeah. So because she used to always be a big fan of me and give me feedback on my music and stuff too. So yeah, I found the beat. I wrote to it, and then I forgot how we came up with the hook. I think we came up with the hook together, and then she sung the hook, and then I had the open verse or whatever and stuff like that, and then she had she hopped on that second verse.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, because sometimes I like to still make music. I feel like the music we make today is like. It's fun and stuff like that, but I don't feel like it's like music, like good music. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, I feel like it's a difference between music and like rap and or stuff like that. Cause like if I bust a freestyle, that's not like music to me. Okay. I feel like music is like something like that.
You sit down and put your heart and soul and time into it.
And you feel it when you listen to it and stuff like that. You're not saying you can't feel the bars and stuff like that, but it's a difference. Yeah,
it's a different feeling, a whole different flow.
Yeah.
All right, so you plan on doing any shows lately? I mean, anytime soon coming up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into some shows a lot. My bro also trying to get me this show in Connecticut soon. So we've been working on some stuff like that and all that. So we trying to get into a lot of shows. I want to do a lot more. I want to do a lot more than what I've been doing. Cause I feel like I be working hard, but I feel like how you always feel like you could work harder.
Correct.
Yeah. So. It's a lot of work, and like you said, being independent, you doing everything by yourself, kinda. So it's kind of hard, but I ain't the one to give up. So I'll be still, trying to do everything.
What made you decide to go to the Red Steps to do the video for Dance with a Killer?
I think it was my bro Sway. He was supposed to be here with me today. Shout out to Sway, and he said something about let's do it in Times Square or whatever, by the Red Steps. And then everything else just came after that. It's crazy because the video actually, like, we had the video planned out a different way, but we still was going to do it at the Red Steps. But we had it planned out a different way. And then, a few people flopped, like always, All right, I ain't going to get up here and cap. A few people flopped and all of that. And then, but a few people still popped out for me. So... the people that popped out, we shot, we did it. And when we was doing it out there, they got the dancers over there, the people that be dancing. I asked them, did they want to be in a video? They was like, yeah. So they jumped in the music video with me and all of that. And then everybody else seen me shooting a music video. So then it was like everybody that was out there, they ended up just wanting to be a part of the
wanted to be a
video.
part of it.
Yeah, and then we met these two girls that was visiting. I think they was from like Florida or Texas or something. And we stopped them and we asked them, did they want to be a part of the like a scene, and they agreed. And then so it just came together perfectly. So I feel like now that everybody flopped, it came good. And then everybody started hitting me up after, like, oh, I'm gonna pop out to the next one. So
yeah, well,
because they know they missed out.
I hit you with the info whenever that occurs.
And that's the one that's blowing up right now. So yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Tell me more about some more of these videos. What more locations you want to do videos at? Because you said you planned this one a certain way and it didn't actually, you had to double back.
Yeah.
And pull a maneuver and make it work.
Yeah, I feel like we always kind of got to improvise sometimes. But you said other places that I want to shoot?
Yes.
I be trying to shoot a little bit everywhere, like Bronx, Brooklyn, Brooklyn Bridge, Head End. Like, I want to shoot everywhere before my time comes.
Yeah, because the reason I asked that is because some people are really restricted in some of the areas that they can go.
Yeah, nah, I'm not.
You understand?
I'm not restricted. I go wherever I want to go.
I mean, not saying that you can't go there, but it's just a little extra dangerous for you.
Yeah, no, it do be like, yeah, I know what you're saying. So I ain't trying to act all gangster. I'm just saying. And what I was about to say, yeah, I be most of the time everywhere I go dolly. So so I be feeling like I'm good where I go. And I know a lot of people, but I know that don't mean nothing. But yeah, but I do want to shoot a video in Miami. I want to shoot a video in Miami.
Okay.
And stuff like that by the trees and all of that. And I definitely want to do a video on a yacht. Yeah. So.
Who do you see yourself doing collabs with or doing music with in the future?
Like, you want me to name big artists?
Whoever. It could be somebody on a come up. It could be somebody that already is established that you think you do something amazing with. Doesn't matter. No limitations here.
Dang, I be listening to a lot of people that I feel like don't be getting the recognition they deserve. But people that's out right now, let me see. Definitely, I like Coi Leray. I ain't gonna lie. I like Coi Leray. I like Fabio. Who else? The Kid Leroy. Let me see who else. A Boogie, of course, you know what I'm saying. And, it's a few people. It's a lot of people, and people that's coming up. I know I gotta work with my bro Jay Harmony. Shout out to Jay Harmony. I feel like a lot of people I worked with already, and then I feel like some of the people that I want to work with or that I be trying to reach out to, they don't be serious. That's why I be doing a lot of things by myself. Yeah,
that was another thing I was going to ask you, because you mentioned it earlier that a few people flopped on you on the video. I was going to ask you, as far as you being an artist and you coming up and you doing your thing, how people have been really treating you. Have they been really taking you serious, or it's like you did it as good, I'm great for you, but you ain't right there where I need to pop out yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait, hold up before we get to that. Shout out to Lyrical L also. That's my bro. I gotta make a track with him. He's mad dope. And yeah, I feel like people look. I feel like people was like looking at me here and there, but then I feel like when I made when I dropped the Dance with a Killer video, people was looking at me more, more, I somewhat, I'm getting up there. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and now they looking
son hitting
at me.
on something. You might be hitting on something right there. Hold up, let me pay attention to stand up and take notice.
Yeah. So now they want to share this. They want to do dance videos to this. They want to, show love and all of that, but they wasn't showing me love before. I'm like, I've been nice, you know what I'm saying? But it always take that one song, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be like that. You go to sleep and wake up one night and overnight, your overnight success, like, what happened? Where did this come from?
Yeah, so I feel like they catching on. They catching on. I feel like they catching on, but I feel like now that they catching on, I feel like they want to be around now, and I don't think I'm having that. I ain't gonna lie.
Quick scenario. Let's say you come from a night of chilling, going home. Just before you your head hit that pillow. Yeah. Inspiration hit you. You get like 4-5 lines. Yeah. Do you go to sleep and say, well, I remember it and do it in the morning, or do you get up and just bang that out even though you're tired?
Oh, I get up. Yeah, I get up. I gotta get it down because I take this music stuff serious. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even sometimes I be talking to my bro, and he be like, yo, bro, shit moving too slow for niggas right now. I ain't gonna lie, and I be like, all right, you stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, this is something I love. So even if I don't like blow up crazy, like you said, it's still therapeutic for me. It's still something that I love regardless. So I feel like I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop. And then I feel like when you do stop and you try to come back, it be mad hard. You know what I'm saying? So I can't stop. Even sometimes when I can't make it to the studio, I'll probably stay in the crib, write a freestyle, and post it up, because I feel like I still gotta give the fans something. You know what I'm saying? Or I still gotta do something to stay out there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question. Now, I got this segment that I do. It's called Talk Shit or Live Your Truth. So what I do is I give you 60 seconds. It's like my way of canceling the cancel culture.
Yeah.
So you get 60 seconds. You could say for 60 seconds, I hate Jordan sneakers, or I just love trolling so and so. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just say, well, you know what? My aspirations is to be this and this, and go motivational. It's whatever you feel. You can even talk shit or live your truth for 60 seconds.
Dang, I don't know. I do be talking shit, but I feel like I don't really hate Jordans, but
No, you don't know.
I know what you're saying. They don't gotta be that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving you an example of what you can do.
Yeah, I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? All right, go.
All right. So I really feel like like some people be telling me that I'm cocky, and sometimes I feel like I am a little bit, not too much, but I just feel like I'm better than a lot of these niggas out here. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like I'm better than a lot of these rappers that's out now and stuff like that, and that's what I'm sticking with, cause like I just feel like they just got somebody behind them, you know what I'm saying, to push them and shit like that. Other than that, they probably be, you know, underground or trash, cause they lyrics is not all that, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna really like go crazy, but I feel like I'm better than a lot of these niggas. And a lot of them is just like entertainers and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what else, man. You know, but just look out for me, man. Young Low, NYB, New York boys, New York born.
You said you wanted to go different places to do music and with different people.
Yeah.
Do you? What genre? I mean, because you said you like R&B, hip hop. What else? And you said
Pop.
you also do some rock.
Yeah, rock.
Tell me on some of all the genres of music that you do.
Pop music, like rockish type music, R&B, hip hop, rap, drill, trap, all of those, storytelling.
So R&B, do you sing or you just melodic?
I'm both. I'm melodic and I sing a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're basically a new Kanye West.
Right. He be doing everything.
Yeah.
I just don't play that.
Yeah, you're drawing, singing, doing everything under the sun, selling clothing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Listen, I wish you much success in what you're looking to do, as far as getting your clothing off the ground.
Thank you, man.
And then a brick and mortar.
Thank
and
you.
Much success with your music career going forward.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because I met you actually through my son, because he showed me the video.
Yeah. Shout out to him, because he came through and showed love. And
Yeah,
I appreciate it. 'Cause
man.
he was getting sturdy, so you know he turned it up too. Yeah, I appreciate it for real, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, yo, this is another episode with Legacy with Young Low.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Young Low rocking with DJ Legacy at WKRB 90.3. Let's go. I need the torch, flame on niggas. Like spilt milk, I leave a stain on niggas. No LeBron, but I bang on niggas. And if Kobe was alive, it'd be the same for you niggas. I may dance with a killer, now I'm up. Fuck around and dance with this killer and get cut. Go ahead and play crazy, I'm waiting to bust a nut. You a Nicki Minaj fan, so I beat him with the butt. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, in case y'all didn't know. This is really me, I don't do shit for show. And when I talk, I'ma give it to y'all raw. Never been a coward, I got courage, I'm a fucking dog. Young Low, the big Mizzy, NYB. Yikes. Let's go.